Hey Leo, welcome to your September 2020 energy reading for those in a soul type connection. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. I would be very grateful for any of you who are willing to support my channel by subscribing. I'm almost reaching my goal of 1,000, so I just need one more big push and I think I'll be where I need to be. And I'm very grateful to all of you who have helped me by subscribing. Okay, so we pulled the overall energy. This is Colette Baron Reed's Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and I also used her Good Tarot deck. Most of you have seen the Good Tarot deck used by other readers, and I use it almost every reading. Not all, but almost all readings have this deck. Okay, so first card out is Wasp Spirit. Wasp Spirit says sometimes life stings, right? This card is about unanswered prayers being a blessing. Something that hurt you was not for your highest good. It's also number 64, which if you break that down, it's spirit number 10, and 10 is all about endings that something needs to end, okay? Something is ending. I don't think you could stop this ending, Leo, but I think it's for your highest good, okay? For those of you that resonate with that, this message is probably for you, okay? And you can get something in this reading that you will resonate with. If you're not ending recently, very recently, or thinking of ending a connection now, this reading's not for you, okay? So I won't even waste your time. You might want to check your other placements. I've posted, this is the last video that I'm doing for September, so check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and one of those will probably be your story. But this is for somebody who's thinking of ending a connection, or someone who's been very hurt and a connection has ended recently. So let's see what Wasp Spirit has to tell us. Number 64. Sometimes life stings. Not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasp in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is here to remind you to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better, much better awaits you. And that is the energy of your reading right there in that first card that came out. But then we have Seahorse Spirit for your person. The person that you're supposed to be with at this time is watching and waiting. So I feel like the person you're supposed to be with, you already know this person. If you don't know them, they've been watching you. Maybe you recently moved into their neighborhood, or you started a new job, okay? But this person, I feel for most of you, is someone that has been in your life in some way. If they're not an ex, they could be a friend, or, you know, just someone that you have knowledge about, but you never knew that they had an attraction to you, right? Or feelings for you. It's number 53, so Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. It breaks down to a spirit number 8, which tells me that this connection, this coming together, this breakup to come together has been manifested. Somebody has created it. Just like this girl is pulling these stars out of the fire, this was manifested to happen. Alright, so then with the Good Tarot, we have the Page of Water, which speaks about a new beginning in love. Page of Water could be an apology, because it's Pisces energy. But it's, to me, coming through today as you see this young girl is taking a step, right? So it could be a water sign child. But for most of you, what I feel is this is a new beginning for you in love, okay? This person is going to make a small offer, maybe to take you on a date or out for a drink or coffee or whatever, right? Just to kind of let you know that they're interested, but they're a little too timid, just like this little girl is kind of timid stepping out into the water. They're a little too timid to come on too strong, right? So maybe they say that you're upset over this breakup and they say, hey, you know, let's go out and have some laughs or something to get your mind off of things. But they don't come right out and say, hey, I've been noticing you for a long time and manifested your breakup because I think that we're meant to be together, right? It's that kind of thing. So I'm going to use the Golden Girls Tarot for your reading today. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Supply, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, allow me to be a clear channel for the sign of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, show me the energies that are coming towards Leo in the month of September 2020. Spirit, show me what I need to see for Leo. Not Leo for your Spirit. Okay, so the first card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be really focused on your money at this time. You are focused on career, money making, anything that's going to bring you abundance financially. You're focused on your independence, being financially stable and not needing anyone else to support you, right? I just saw the Emperor too, so that would be the Divine Masculine. Four of Swords, you're taking time to heal after this breakup, or you're trying to escape this connection that you're trying to leave behind so that the healing can begin, okay? Because just like I told the last reading I did with Sagittarius, they had kind of the same energy, Leo, so it could be a fire sign thing right now. Maybe fire signs are breaking up, and it would make sense. Mars is going in retrograde tomorrow, the 9th of September. And a lot of breakups will happen during that time, okay? But if you do break up, it's totally meant to be because it was never going to work to begin with, okay? But like I told them, you have to have, after the Three of Swords is the Four of Swords, and that's your healing, okay? No matter how toxic this person in this relationship you're leaving was to you, you still were heartbroken, okay? And there needs to be healing before the new person comes in, which I feel is very quickly, okay? They're already here. They're seeing you. They're seeing what you've been through. They want to show you how you should be treated. They want to show you what you're worth, right? You're worth so much more. Oh, Rose is crying. It's the Five of Cups. That's just so sad to me. She's one of my favorite characters. But Five of Cups, this is deep, deep grief and sadness that you have experienced in this connection. You may not even be looking to get involved with anyone else, right? But I don't think this person is going to come in making you feel as if they're here to, you know, wine and dine and romance you. I think it's just going to be like two friends going out, and that's why it's the Page of Water, because they're going to come to you almost like, you know, I'm sorry, I see that you're hurting, and let's go out as friends and tell me about it, right? Or maybe I can make you laugh, you know, let's go have a drink. It's going to be like that. You're not going to see it coming. But the last card in the overall energy I forgot to mention is a huge energy of love, overwhelming, cup overflowing, the Holy Grail of love, the Ace of Water. This person is going to fall in love with you, Leo, if they aren't already. This is the kind of love that you can't hide for long, okay? It's going to be expressed to you at some point, but right now they're coming in as a page because they don't want to scare you off, and they know that you need to heal from this heartache and this grief. And again, some of you are probably thinking, well, you know, it's not that bad, but you don't always realize how much a breakup affects you until you try to date someone else. Some people, that's when they really realize the grief that they feel, no matter how badly the ending was or how good it is for them to be not in that connection anymore. There just is a period of time in which you need to heal from the memories and the feelings and the emotions of it all. Yeah, the World. So A very terrible, difficult karmic cycle has ended for you. And I don't think this is just about this relationship going bad. I think a lot of things really affected you, Leo, lately. Negatively, right? Like you kept trying to keep things together and you kept coming back every time life would knock you down. And the universe has come in to put a stop to it, okay? The universe is like, okay, enough. Now it's time for the good to come in. This is successful completion of a difficult karmic cycle. So you have completed something that was karmic. Within this relationship, you've learned lessons, and then the Eight of Cups came out with it, meaning that you're walking away, okay? The Eight of Cups is walking away for good. You're not going back to this person or this job or whatever this is for you, Leo, okay? You're walking away for good because you know that you deserve better, okay? But what you don't know is there's this seahorse spirit. Oh, wow, I just noticed. I told you this person was in love with you. Look, the Ace of Water in this deck and the good tarot deck is a seahorse. This person is already in love with you, I feel, for most of you, okay? They're just having to kind of take things very slowly with you, and they don't want to scare you off. Wow, I just noticed that. That's so cool how Spirit worked that out. What else? I just saw the Six of Cups, so this is a soulmate, which makes sense. It's a soul connection reading. The Hanged Man, it could be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but the Hanged Man says that a new perspective is needed here, okay? I think it's because of all the grief and the sadness. You're healing, so it makes sense that you're gaining new perspective. You're getting new clarity on what just happened to you, because right above it is where you're so grief-stricken, okay? So now you've taken a pause. This is about taking time out just to kind of work through the feelings. And then you have this Knight of Cups rushing in. No, he's not rushing in. It's because I pulled it with this card. You have two people, Leo. Good Lord. Look at you. Jupiter going direct might have something to do with bringing all this love to you, but there's one here who's completely in love with you. He has his cup. He's the romancer, right? He's the one that's very romantically feeling about you, very much in love, because it's water energy, and you have the Ace of Water. And then you have the Knight of Swords, not saying that he's not in love with you, but he knows that you are the one for him because he's rushing in. It's almost like he wants to beat this. He wants to get to you before this Knight of Cups gets to you, okay? He wants to get there first. He has a way with words. He's a charmer with his words. He's very intelligent, right? He's not really emotional, though. He may come across as detached, where this Knight of Cups is very much in love. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. Well, of course you do. Blanche is holding the Two of Pentacles and looking at you, Leo, like, oh, well, which man will it be, right? So you have two. You have a Knight of Cups. You have a Knight of Swords. So Cups energy can be, it's water. It's the element of water. It be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it looks like you have the choice of two. Wow. I think that's the plot twist you didn't see coming, or you probably don't see coming even as you're watching this video. But by the end of September, I think you'll be clued in by the universe, because you are the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess sits between two worlds, this world and the spirit world, okay? She sees things. She doesn't always speak on them, but she sees things. She has an inner knowing. She lets her intuition guide her. So that's the advice here. Be the High Priestess when you make this choice. Let your intuition tell you which person to choose, okay? And, you know, you don't have to choose right away. Who says you have to choose right away? These guys just now rode into the situation. You've been with someone else, right? But there does seem to be a sense of urgency with these two. It's almost like they've been waiting and watching, like the Seahorse Spirit says, waiting and watching for you to end things. Maybe others knew that this person that you were with wasn't for you before you realized it, right? And now they're coming in to make their offer, or rushing in to make sure that they give you attention first, right? So we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann to check and see how you're going to be leaving September feeling. You know, what's going to come of this? Can we get a little insight about this choice? How's it going to work out? So you're going to choose. You have free will to choose. Let's see how it works out for you. Queen of Pentacles, twice, you're still focused on your money. You're still focused on your self-care. You're taking care of yourself, and that's beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles could be that you're dealing with a earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Could be your person. But that tells me that you're focused on you right now, Leo, and that's beautiful energy. I mean, I know it's the Queen of Pentacles, but doesn't it make you feel like a Leo lady would be? Just, I've been hurt, I'm healed now. What can I do for myself, right? What can I do to make me feel loved and nurtured? But she is also holding this big pentacle, so it's like you want to make sure that you are taken care of financially right now. So you're kind of focused on work, even leaving September, knowing that you have two fellas here ready to sweep you off your feet and right into the sunset. You're still focused on you, right? Yeah, the High Priestess still wants to come out. So in this deck, I love the High Priestess. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but her eyes are closed, right? But her eyes are also open. So that's because she sees with her intuition. Her inner knowing is her guide. And that's come out twice. 2 decks here. I've only pulled a few cards. So out of 78 cards on each deck, you're getting repeating cards with the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. That's gorgeous. I love that. You're going to be just fine, Leo. Whoever hurt you is going to regret it so bad, because the best revenge is happiness. 9 of Cups tells me that you are going to be happy. You're going to be single and happy for a little while. You're not rushing into anything. So I think you're going to just let these 2 guys prove themselves to you. How bad could that be? This is the 2 of Earth, so it's not a bad decision to make. It's almost like, be Blanche. I don't know why I use this deck, but it could be that, Blanche is here to give you advice, Leo. Let these 2 gentlemen show you which one to choose and enjoy every moment of it. Let them take you out, show you a good time, spend money on you, show you attention, bring you flowers, all the things that this other person didn't do. That's how you're nurturing yourself. You're just making sure that, hey, I'm for it. I say go for it. You don't have to make a decision right now. It's too soon anyway. 2 of Wands, you're planning for your future. You're just really focused on yourself, but I think one of these 2 is going to be who you end up with, okay? But I love this energy. I wouldn't tell you not to be in this energy just because you have some guy trying to show up. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. That is Pisces, I think, specifically, but it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It could be in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. So, water sign maybe is the one that you end up choosing. I don't know. But I do know that you're going to have a lot of fun and feel very special while you weigh your options. So that's great. Well, let's pull a postcard from Spirit and wrap up your reading. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, in the month of September 2020? What's the most important message that you have for Leo? Here we go. It says, Dearest you, Leo, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now, so forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect, human, complex, or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable, loving you like crazy. I think there's a good message in that, right? You don't have to have perfection. Nothing's going to be perfect. So just have fun, Leo, right? That's your energy. You are the fun. You are the party. You love life and you love enjoying life. And I feel like you haven't really enjoyed it lately. You've been through a lot, okay? Not just this relationship that recently broke up or is separating in the month of September, but I think you've just, really put a lot of work in and a lot of energy in that maybe you just didn't get the same back. And I definitely think you deserve to be happy like this girl in this Nine of Cups, okay? And by the end of September, you will be, because that's the outcome. That's your outcome card, and also a passionate new beginning. You're taking a choice here. Not only do you have the Two of Pentacles, but you have the Two of Fire. These are two passionate options. Very passionate. You're excited about it, right? But also with the Two of Pentacles, both of them are equally stable and can give you that long-term commitment and the financial stability. But no matter how it goes, here you are twice as the Queen of Pentacles, having everything that you need financially because you built it. And then here you are twice as the High Priestess, having that inner knowing, that psychic awareness of who to choose, right? And what's best for you. Knowing when the perfect timing is. It's always divine timing is the perfect timing. And you have that inner knowing. You're going to know right before it happens what you need to do. So this is beautiful. Wishing you all love and light. Until next time, namaste, Leo.